UK. Data reveal pandemic of the vaccinated from 2021 to 2023. February 16, 2024, Lance D. Johnson. Real niggas love natural news. It wasn't long ago when governments and public health authorities around the world demanded that every person show their vaccine status to exercise basic freedoms. That totalitarian scheme ultimately backfired. Many of the people who once flaunted their vaccine status and called for vaccine passports are dying suddenly anyway. And now they have become a pariah, as their cause of death and vaccine status is concealed from the public. But the irony is, vaccine records are archived and population mortality data are being analyzed. And this data tells a horrifying story. According to data from the UK Health Security Agency, there have been approximately 61,000 unvaccinated deaths and approximately 1 million vaccinated deaths from 2021 to 2023. During this time, populations have been deceived. While everyone has been harmed in some way, we have collectively suffered through a pandemic of the vaccinated. The mortality data out of the UK screams of crimes against humanity. Analyzing the excess mortality of vaccinated people, the Office for National Statistics ONS deaths by vaccination status dataset is telling. By July 3, 2022, 18.9 million people from the UK declined the first dose of the COVID-19 injection. Another 2.6 million people experiencing health issues with the first shot refused the second dose of the COVID-19 injection. In all, there were 21.5 people who were not fully vaccinated according to the initial definition in 2021, when the third dose was introduced. Another 8.9 million people who previously took the second dose ultimately refused the third. With the introduction of each new booster, vaccine hesitancy increased. There were 30.4 million unvaccinated people after the third dose. Around 50% of the people who were eligible for 3 doses ultimately refused the shots. By July 2022, approximately 30% of England's population remained completely unvaccinated. Despite all the manipulation, coercion, and duress, this turned out to be the wisest decision. By January of 2023, the unvaccinated cohort were better adapted to handle COVID-19. From January to May 2023, the unvaccinated accounted for just 5% of COVID-19 deaths. The vaccinated population as a whole accounted for 95% of all COVID-19 deaths. Most of the deaths among the vaccinated came from those who were vaccinated 4 times. Individuals who took for COVID-19 injections accounted for 80% of all COVID-19 deaths. And 83% of all COVID-19 deaths among the vaccinated. Follow the data, and crimes against humanity emerge. If these statistics weren't compelling enough, there is even more terrifying data, taken from various time frames throughout the COVID-19 vaccine experiments. All-cause deaths were higher for the vaccinated. The same was true for the time periods opt. 1 to Dec. 31, 2021 and Jan. 1 to March 31st, 2022. The deadly trend for the vaccinated continued through every quarter in 2022. By the middle of 2023, the mortality trends only get worse for the vaccinated, and the quadruple vaccinated fared the worst. When comparing deaths in the time period of July through September 2021, the highest number of unvaccinated deaths, 676, occurred in the 70 to 79 age group. The highest number of deaths for the vaccinated occurred in the 80 to 89-year-old group, which saw a shocking 13,294 deaths. A year later was no different. In the time period of July through September 2022, the The highest number of unvaccinated deaths, 493, occurred in 80 to 89-year-olds. The highest number of deaths in the vaccinated was 14,286 in the same age group. In all, there were 60,903 deaths among the unvaccinated between July 2021 and May 2023. For the vaccinated, the total deaths during that time were 965,609. If the vaccine saved lives, then these statistics should have been flopped, but the data doesn't lie. And aren't we supposed to follow the data? If we are following the science, why are COVID-19 vaccines still in use today?
You are loved so very much. Thank you for watching this Patriots Directory video. Please like, share, and subscribe. You are amazing in every way. You are handsome and brave. You are doing it up admirably. You make me incredibly happy. You are being rewarded by God Almighty. You are causing peace on earth. You are loved. I love you.